What's up, guys? Have you ever felt pain around your hip, shooting through your glutes, all the way down your hamstrings into the back of your knee? Well, this kind of pain is called Piriformis Syndrome. In this video, I'm going to show you what I did when I went to physical therapy to help me relieve the stress around my piriformis so I can be able to move around without any nagging pain. So let's do this. So like I said earlier, the Piriformis pain syndrome is one of the worst pain when it comes to nagging, shooting, consistent pain all day. Every time you sit down, you try to do a certain squat movement, you can feel it shooting through your glutes. And the piriformis is basically a muscle that sits between your glutes, like right on the side of your glutes. And under the piriformis is where we have the sciatic nerve. So due to wear and tear or the stress of what you do for a living, stresses out the piriformis, push down on the sciatic nerve, which shoot the pain through your glutes, the back of your legs, sometimes even your back. So these are the stretches that I learned when I went to physical therapy to help me release the stress so I can be able to live life without shooting consistent reminding pain around my hip and my glutes and the back of my leg and hamstrings. So right here, I'm gonna show you what I have. I have a roller, I have a baseball, and then I already have a resistor band wrapped around an ankle point. So the first stretch that I'll do is basically I wanna distract the hip. And I know very, very much about hip injury. When I was Olympic lifting years ago, I dislocated my hip. And I guess the stress and wear and tear of my injury over time basically allowed my glutes and my piriformis to be tight. So we create a lot of pain. So what I'll do is I'll wrap the resistor band right there around my ankle. And I'm gonna grab the roller. So I'm gonna lean back a little bit, pull back a little bit more. Aha! So I'm gonna pull back so now I can feel the band pulling. And then I push my hips back, reach ahead. So this is basically distracting the hips, like a distraction, which is pulling the hips a little bit, keep creating a little bit more space because I have a lot of depression between my femur and my hip. So we create a lot of stress around my glutes. So what this does, you can actually use a little bit more, a resistor band that's much more tighter than these to help pull your femur forward more, so have a little distraction there. So I'll roll my hips back and I'll release, extend, pull back, release and extend. As I'm pulling back, you can feel the stretch right there. Release, pull back, release. So I'll do about 10 repetitions of those, and then I'll hold the last one, extending my leg forward to help me distract my head. So that's the first exercise, the first stretch that I'll do. The second one is I'll cross my right knee over, and then my left knee goes over my right leg on this side. And then I'll lean to my left. I'll lean to my right. So as I'm leaning now, I'm pushing with my left knee, I'm pushing my right ankle that way, and I'm leaning to my right. So I can really feel the stretch all the way from the top to the lower side of my glutes. Can actually feel that piriformis area stretching as well. And the better you get, the more you want to lean over. So you want to hold this for about 20 seconds. And then you come out of it for about maybe 5 seconds. You go back. So you want to do five repetitions like that, or 5 sets. And that will help stretch and open up the muscle fibers so you can get into your piriformis. The third one that I'm gonna do is the crossover. So So I'm gonna grab my foam roller, put my left heel on it, and then cross my right leg over to my left knee, and I'm just gonna push my spine down, and then push my knee away like that. And then I roll it backwards. The more I pull backwards towards me, I can feel the stretch right here. So pull the knees back, keep your legs up, push your spine down so your spine is not coming up. So you want to hold that for about 20 seconds, release, and do it again 5 times. So now that we have the glutes and the piriformis stretched up, now we can get in there and get rid of the trigger points and the scar tissue. So I get my baseball, I find my piriformis right in between, right there. And you're gonna feel it right away once you roll the ball. So you wanna keep your elbows down this way, knees up this way, and you find that spot, you just roll it around, or you can just hold there for about 20 seconds. And you can feel, as I'm pushing down, I can feel everything shooting down through my leg. Or you can just roll it around right there. Hold it, there you go, find the spot. Hold it there, push down. So there you have it, guys. 3 stretches to release the muscle, and then you dig in to release the scar tissues and the fascias in the muscle. So that way you can be able to move your knees out externally without feeling pain, or sitting down or doing a squat without feeling pain. So there you have it, guys. Give this a shot. If you have Piriformis Syndrome, this is really gonna help you. I know there are other ways to get your piriformis to release, but this one for me helps me. And make sure when you do it, please don't stop doing it. Even if you don't feel the pain anymore, keep on doing it. You can actually use this as maybe a pre-warm-up before you do your lower body. So it's gonna really help you stretch the muscle out, release the tension in the muscle, so you can be able to do your workout without putting additional pressure on it. So there you have it, guys. And I wanna thank you so much for all your comments and all the likes and all the encouragement and all the suggestions. I really appreciate it. And please go to MiamiMuscleUSA.com and get all the program and your training and all your nutrition, knowing your body type, train according to who you are as a person, and not do other people's training and try to get results. So this is Moji Oluwa from Miami Muscle. Before I sign out, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe below. And if you're already a subscriber, ring that bell below, and I'll notify you every time I put on a new video. So this is Moji Oluwa from MiamiMuscle.com, and I'm signing out. Getting back to digging to that piriformis. You don't want no pain to be nagging me all the time every time I sit or do squats. There we go.